basically has two colors, pink and blue, golden zari. So I have taken blue thread attached to the saree. Take one more chain next to it to secure the lock. After that, take 2 chain. This 2 chain is to increase your pattern's height. From there the pattern starts. Now take this one as my attachment. First attach to your saree, lock. From there take 2 chain, yarn over, and just next to it take one more double crochet. Double crochet, just pull your thread little up and add a bead. Don't lock your bead, just yarn over and go into this same hole where you have done this first double crochet. So make a double crochet. The starting always will be like this. So the single chain will be there plus 2 double crochet. After that, just take one chain, yarn over and see where exactly the single chain comes and make a double crochet. Pull your thread little up, again add a bead, go into the same double crochet gap, where first we have started, there only, and make one more double crochet. So it will be like this. Again take a chain. So this is how the first one will be always like this, the next will be like this. After taking one single chain, just see where exactly the single chain comes and make a double crochet. Then pull your thread little up, add one bead, then yarn over and put it on the same double crochet where first we have taken. So it will be like V shape, V in shape. Then after double crochet, take one chain, yarn over, see where exactly that single chain comes and make a double crochet. Pull your thread, add a bead, take one more double crochet on the same spot. Then again single chain, continue the same. So the first baseline will be like this. This is our baseline. So just take double crochet, bead, again double crochet, chain one, see where exactly this chain gap comes, take one more double crochet, bead, again double crochet on the same spot. So this is our baseline. So let me complete and get back to you for the second step. Here I have come to an end. Now I am going to start one more step. So just here where we have attached and taken the single chain 2, there we are going to attach our next color next color, and take 2 chain. This is to increase our pattern's height. 2 chain. Now yarn over and go into the same gap and make one more double crochet. Then take 1 chain, yarn over and go to the next gap and make a double crochet. Double crochet, pull your thread, add a bead. Now take one more double crochet in the same chain gap and 1 chain. Now yarn over, go to the next single chain gap and make a double crochet. Pull your thread little up, add a bead, lock and do one more double crochet. Then take one more chain, yarn over, go to the next single chain and do the double crochet. The same way baseline we are going to do it on the top. Wherever we have taken single chain, we are going to make a double crochet with the bead. So first make a double crochet, pull your thread and add a bead. Add a bead and make one more double crochet in the same single chain gap. Then take one single chain, yarn over and go to the next single chain gap and make a double crochet. And add a bead, take one more double crochet and a chain. So this is how our second step continues. Just take one double crochet in the next single chain gap, make a double crochet, pull your thread little up, add a bead and a double crochet and a single chain. So this is how you will be doing. Let me complete and get back to you. After completing, I just go to the starting point where we have done this chain lock here, there, and just attach the thread for the next. Take 3 chain, 1, 2, 3, go to the next and lock. Again 3 chain, lock into the next, lock. Again 3 chain, 1, 2, 3, lock. Again 3 chain, 1, 2, 3 chain and lock. First we are going to take 3 chain 4 times. 3 chain 4 times. After that we are going to take 5 chains. 1 2 3 4 and 5 and lock here to the next single chain. Then again 3 chain 5 times. So we are going to take 3 chains 5 times. 1 2 3 4 and 5. So only first time we are going to make 3 chains 4 times, then 5 chains, then 5 times 3 chains, then 5 chain 1 2 3 4 5 chains. This is for the arch and lock it here. Then continue again 3 chains 5 times, again 5 chain. So this is our next step. So now we are going to take 5 times 3 chain. 1 2 3 4 and 5. So 3 chains 5 times and next will be 5 chain. 1 2 3 4 5 and lock. So this is our arch. So we are going to make it here. Then continue with the same. So this is our for arch. So next step, I'll just complete and we'll see the next step. First attachment. After that we are going to take 3 chain, go to the next 3 chain gap and attach. After that again take 3 chain and attach to the next 3 chain gap. Here we have one more 3 chain. After that we have 5 chain gap. So don't do anything on this one, just yarn over 2 times, directly go to this 5th chain and make a triple crochet. So we are going to do 13 triple crochet in this 5 chain gap. Yarn over 2 times, pass through 2, pass through 2 and pass through 2. So this is how a triple crochet is done. Pass through 2, pass through 2. Like this, in this 5 chain gap we are going to make 13 triple crochets. This is my 8th one. Yarn over 2 times, go into this 5 chain gap, pass through 2, pass through 2, pass through 2. Yarn over 2 times, go into this 5 chain gap, pass through 2, pass through 2 and pass through 2. Once you have complete with your 13, just leave this 3 chain gap, go to the next and make a attach. After that take 3 chain, 1 2 3, go to the next 3 chain gap, attach, again 3 chain, attach to the next one. Now here we have 3 chain, we are just going to leave that and yarn over 2 times, go into this 5 chain gap and make a triple crochet. Just yarn over 2 times, pass through 2, pass through 2 and 2 2. Like this we are going to make 13 triple crochets. So once you have completed 13, 2 4 6 8 10, this is my 13th one.
31
Just go to this next chain and lock, then again take 3 chain, go to the next and lock, 3 chain, next lock, then again start with this triple crochets 13 times in the next chain. So let me complete and get back to you. Here I have come to an end. Okay, then I'm going to take a single chain and turn towards my back of the saree. So now we are going to work behind the saree. Here I have taken a chain, lock, then take 3 chain, 1 2 3, lock it in this 3 chain gap, again 3 chain, lock it here, again 3 chain, lock it here. This is the end of the saree. So how many 3 chains will be there, you can just add here. Okay, then you have to insert a bead which is already in the thread. I've already shown you how to add this bead in the previous videos. So just add a bead, lock the bead, you have to lock the bead, then go into this triple crochet gap and lock. You are not going to do it on the chain, you are going to lock it here where we have done the triple crochet gap. So just add one bead, lock the bead and go in between this triple crochet gap and lock. Just add a bead, lock the bead and go into this triple crochet gap and lock. So this is how your bead looks in the front. So we are working behind the saree. So just add a bead, lock the bead. Now go into this 3 chain triple crochet gap and lock. Add a bead, lock the bead, go into this triple crochet gap and lock. Bead, lock and into this triple crochet gap and lock. So this is how we are going to do whole the arch. So this is my 13th bead. Just go here, here. We are going to fix it. Now we have 3 chains here. So we are going to make 1, 2, 3 and lock it on this 3 chain, lock. One, 2, 3 and lock it on this 3 chain, lock here. Like this. So this is our arch, bead arch, like this. Now continue with the same. Just add a bead, lock the bead, lock the bead, lock the bead, go into this 3 chain triple crochet gap and lock. Again add a bead, lock the bead, go into this triple crochet gap and lock. Add a bead, lock and into this triple crochet gap, like this. So here you can stop it here for this, and you can just tie a tassel here if you want, or we can make one more arch. So let me complete this one and I'll explain you. So just add a bead, lock, go into this triple crochet gap and lock. Like this. So let me complete and get back to you. Next step, we are going to do this arch. You just change your thread and attach here. This is the 2 chain where we will be working. Take this one as my first attachment. Attach your thread, then take one single chain. After that, take 3 chains and lock it in this 3 chain gap. After that, just yarn over and go in between these 2 beads and make a double crochet. Just go in between these 2 beads and make a double crochet like this. Just yarn over, go between these two beads here and make a double crochet. It's pouring here. It's raining like hell from 1.5 hour. Just keep doing double crochets in between these beads. Double crochet for every single bead like this. Yarn over, go in between these two beads and make a double crochet. And this is my last one. Just go in between this beads and make a double crochet. After this, just lock it on this lock where we have locked this bead here and lock. Lock. Then in this 2 chain gap, just take one single chain in this 3 chain gap. Take 3 chain. Next, lock it on this lock. Take one more chain here like this. After locking here, take one chain, 3 chains, lock it twice on the 3 chain gap. Again, continue with the same. Just yarn over, go to this between these beads and make a double crochet. So this is how your arch will look. So this is how your arch looks, and here I have come to an end and I have taken 2 chains and worked trim the working thread. Now take this one as my first attachment. Attach your thread. Then in this 3 chain gap, you are going to make 3 chains and attach it on the attachment. Then from here Now just pull your thread, add a bead and go into this double crochet chain and lock. Not in between the double crochet, it is on the chain. So you just take one bead, add a bead, now go to the next chain and lock. Again pull your thread, add a bead, go to the next chain and lock. You can take one bead if you feel comfortable, or you can take 2 beads at a time. Just go to the next chain and lock. Add a bead, go to the next chain, lock. Like this. Just pull your thread, add a bead, go to the next chain and lock. Bead, go to the next chain and lock. So every double crochet which we have put in the previous step, for every double crochet we are going to make one single bead. Just pull, add the bead, go to the next chain and lock. Add a bead, go to the next chain, lock, next chain and lock. So next add a bead, and lock. So once you have completed, now go here where we have taken 2 single chains, there just lock, and here in this 3 chain gap we are going to make 3 chain and lock it here on this chain. From here again we are going to make again beads. We are going to add the beads. Just pull your thread little up, just go to the next chain and lock. Pull the thread, go to the next chain and lock. Same way we have to complete. And this is how our pattern looks once it's been completed.
Will you?
It's not going to stop. Oh God. Just start with the lock. So we have taken 4 chain. It's almost 10 minutes. The squirrel is not stopping. Pass through 2, pass through 2, pass through 2. Yarn over 2 times.